Hey everyone, welcome back to 30ish Days with Leslie, and welcome to day 14 of our Timeliness Challenge. Today, we're diving into a powerful concept that can be a game changer for your timeliness: buffer time. Here's the truth: so much of our lateness doesn't come from one thing, but from the accumulation of small moments, the unexpected delays, the extra tasks we squeeze in, the things we forget. A few minutes here and there add up, and before we know it, we're running late. But what if you built in extra space? What if you expected the unexpected? Not out of fear or doubt, but because you value your time and your peace. Buffer time isn't wasted time, it's protective time. It's the cushion that prevents you from slipping into chaos. It's a gift to your future self so that you don't just arrive on time, but arrive with calm presence and confidence. So let's explore how we can make buffer time a regular part of our days. Part 1: Identifying the gaps. Let's start by taking a closer look at where time slips away from you. Ask yourself, where do I usually underestimate how long things take? What are the small interruptions that cause delays? Where do I feel rushed, even when I think I should have had enough time? Maybe it's in the morning when you're trying to get out the door, or maybe it's in between meetings when you're juggling multiple tasks. Whatever it is, the first step is noticing where those gaps are. Here's the question to reflect on: where in my day would adding buffer time make the biggest difference? Let that sit with you for a moment. The cost of skipping buffer time. Now, let's move on to part 2. Here, we'll talk about the real cost of not having buffer time. When you don't plan for space, you start to feel the effects. You're rushing from one thing to the next without a chance to breathe. You might find yourself snapping at people, feeling frustrated, or even burned out. Your energy gets drained before you even start the real work. The ripple effect of being late doesn't just affect you, it affects your relationships, your mood, and your ability to show up as your best self. This isn't about guilt, it's about realizing that there's a better way, a way where you protect your time and energy. Part 3: Who you're becoming. This challenge isn't just about being on time. It's about creating a new identity, one where you value space, where you're no longer rushing, but instead moving through life with intention. Who are you becoming? What does that version of you plan and protect their time? What does it look like to show up calm and grounded, not just on time? This shift isn't about perfection, it's about building habits that help you move through your day with ease and grace. Now, let's move on to part 4, your action plan. Let's ground this shift in real action. Here are some reflection prompts to help you make buffer time a habit today. I'll give you about 30 seconds between each prompt to do your reflection. If you need more time, no worries, just pause and feel free to start playing again when you're ready. Prompt 1. Where in my day do I most often feel rushed or behind? Prompt 2. What's one area where adding a 10-minute buffer would reduce stress and improve my flow? Prompt 3. What's the biggest mental block I face when trying to create buffer time, and how can I challenge it? Prompt 4. How would it feel to move through my day with space and calm instead of chaos? For our last prompt, prompt 5, what's one small buffer I can try moving forward? And what difference will I notice? Take a moment to jot down any insights that arise. This is your chance to make buffer time a regular, intentional part of your day. As we wrap up day 14, I want you to remember you're allowed to create space. You're allowed to honor your time with buffers. And most importantly, you're allowed to move through your day with calm and confidence, not rushing. You're just adding minutes. You're adding peace, clarity, integrity to your day. That's powerful. This is your invitation to embrace buffer time, to give yourself that precious gift of space. Thank you for making this shift. Now, on to day 15.